Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup slowly, so for those of you who don't quite understand why I'm going to be doing everything slowly, it's because this is aimed for an ASMR audience, so I'm going to try and do things calmly and slower, more slower than the average sort of makeup tutorial. And may I just point out at that point that it's not a makeup tutorial, because I'm not very good at doing my makeup. It's more just for the aesthetics and the brush strokes, etc., to calm people down. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is my skin. So the first product I'm going to use is my little Kiko full coverage concealer. This isn't very easy because I have a screen in front of me, below where the camera is, because I can't get a mirror. All my mirrors are too big, so I'm going to be kind of looking at the screen below you for some guidance as to where I'm actually putting this on my face. So I use my hands a lot because I just find it a lot easier to manage the coverage and how much I'm putting on. So the first thing that I'm going to do, as I've said before, I have quite dark eyes. A few of you laughed last time because I said they were skeletal. I've always had them. It's because there's not many reasons. It's a pretty genetic thing in my family. We're all the same. But I'm a night owl that doesn't get a huge amount of sleep. And also, I don't drink enough water. I've been trying to recently, but I forget. I just forget to drink. It's very rare that I'm actually thirsty, so it takes quite an effort to keep rehydrated because I don't realise how long it's been since I've had a drink. So I think my skin does feel like it takes a toll. So I'm just dabbing the full coverage underneath my eyes like so, and then a little bit just there, and then some underneath my lips and my nose, because I've got quite bad allergies. Pretty good today, but I usually quite often have a red nose because I'm always sneezing and sniffling, and everyone's always asking me if I've got a cold. I don't. I just seem to be allergic to everything. Pollen, animals, everything. So that's that done. And then what I'm going to use is my favourite whipped cream foundation by Max Factor. Nothing expensive, just a cheapie, but I love it. And this I just put on everywhere, just to kind of give everything an even base. This isn't my makeup day to day. I don't often wear a huge amount of makeup, to be honest. I work from home now, so I don't need to put makeup on throughout the day. I take my daughter to school, pick her up, go shopping. This is only if I have a business meeting, or if I'm going to see friends, or sometimes make videos for you, because I kind of like, if I'm putting this out to several thousand people, I try and look my best. Now this is a really light colour and it matches my skin, so I don't ever get any funny foundation marks, because I don't try and, gosh that's so loud, I don't try and build up my colour at all. I do in the summer. I don't suntan at all anymore. I used to go to tanning beds and stay out in the sun all the time, but my mother had skin cancer on her face, so I don't do that anymore at all, because we've got such pale English skin. So I just fake tan now, but not obviously now because it's winter and no one's going to see any part of my skin except for my face and hands. Okay, so that's that part. Where'd I put the lid? I'm just gonna let that set with the tiniest amount of powder, because obviously I just want it to stay in place, and powder helps do that. Now the slightly harder part, which is my eyebrows, which I'm going to struggle to be able to do in the monitor. So I'm going to use a little handheld mirror, but the first thing is to brush the eyebrows. And then, they don't actually look like they need too much doing to them, to be honest, today. I'm just going to fill in a little bit. Fairly equal. Maybe that's always the scary part, because you always look very funny once you've done your eyebrows, kind of like Mr. Spock. That's what I think I look like anyway, a Vulcan. And yes, I'm a slight Trekkie. I have got the wrong eyeliner, so I'll be back in a second. Couldn't find the one that I wanted, but here's another one anyway. This is my Imbi one, which I don't even know what that is or where that came from. So with this I like to do the inner lid of the top, which It's kind of gross and probably very unhygienic, but also exceedingly ticklish. And then the bottom a little bit. Okay, that one. Ugh, hate that. And then on to the eyeshadow. So I have my nude palette, and for me I like to use this one, which is called Stark, and I'm going to use Cover, I think, as my darker colour. God, my hands are really hot. That mirror completely steamed up. That's going to sound horrible, sorry. Okay, so for the base colour, which, like I said, I'm using Stark, I'm going to use this steel brush. Because it's quite light, you can use it all the way to the top. Of your lid. It doesn't even really look like there's any difference, does it? Okay, and then for the darker colour in Stark, no, Stark was that one, sorry, in Cover, actually, I think I'm going to go Primal instead. Just in that crease there, I'm going to put the darker colour. And then blend it. Like so. And then with my eyeshadow, mascara. Okay, that's the eyes done. And the mascara I just used then was Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara. And just with the rest of whatever's on the little brush, I just like to go a little bit and to join the top lid with the bottom lids. Okay, so last but not least, well, very last, I do my proper powder. Take that off, and it's mainly just for under here. To get rid of any of the shine, but without making it look cakey. And then my new trick, which is a little bit of contouring. It's just slightly, it's not even contouring because I only do it there really. Just a little bit of a darker, just to bring out cheekbones, and then the tiniest bits there. And that's really it, to be honest. But I've got such a funny little shadow that's always there that it looks like it does it anyway. Yeah, and then I always have my hair down, although my hair is definitely not brushed, so I apologise. It's still got, as you can see, like a little tiny pink tint in it, but for the majority it's all gone. Alright, well, that's it really. And oh, my favourite lipstick, which is Faux by MAC. Which I think is pretty good, and that would be literally my going out look in every look, so I don't think that's too bad for the most makeup that I could possibly ever manage to do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I shall see you soon.